I'm here at HCC 2013 in Shanghai, China, and today I'm talking to David West, Senior Vice President, Marketing and Business Development for CommVault. David, what's the value of data management in the storage system, and what value do customers get from data management?
So the value of data management for companies today is increasingly critical. Companies rely on data, it's growing at unprecedented rates, and it's really important for companies to have robust ways of protecting, managing, and accessing their information. First and foremost, on protecting their data, reliance on data is critical, and if data is at risk because it cannot be accessed, then businesses can put their whole company at risk. Managing that data for growth and supporting mounds of data that are being created is also critical. And then finally, there's data that lives inside of organizations across lots of different silos, and accessing that data real time for all sorts of different users within the organization is critical. So protecting, managing, and accessing information is absolutely a critical priority for CIOs today.
What is the current state of the data management market worldwide, and how will this market evolve?
Data management marketplace today is evolving very quickly with the rise of big data and virtualization and cloud computing. Data is exploding at all ends of the spectrum, and it's really important for data to be under control so that it can be used for business purposes, for analytics, for ways to help companies be more competitive. So data management is a really important way of making sure that the business data is protected as an asset and then made very accessible quickly for customers throughout the organization. So the market's going to shift quickly, and it's shifting to providing application-based protection and giving that data back to the customers through their mobile devices, through web interfaces, whether they're in the organization working in the data center or all out to the edge in a mobile device.
What are the challenges of data management in the era of big data and cloud computing, and how will CommVault rise to those challenges?
In the era of cloud computing and big data today, companies are increasingly reliant on making sure that they tap into the dark data that lives throughout the organization. Not just primary storage, but also on the copies of data that live inside of the organization. And with cloud computing today, it's moving from the data center out to the edge and being managed by applications, not only in the data center, but out in the cloud. And CommVault has a single platform solution that we call Simpana. And Simpana is the world's only software product that can manage data and information, whether it's physically in the data center or out into the cloud. Make sure that it's protected, managed efficiently, and made accessible for all the different business units inside of the organization today. And that's a big shift in the market.
Now, in terms of competitive data management solutions, can you tell us about the relationship between CommVault and Huawei?
Huawei and CommVault formed a partnership 2 years ago. Huawei has a very impressive platform of storage and compute infrastructure, and they're delivering that through their global network of distribution, and CommVault provides a value-add layer of software on top of Huawei's platforms. And together, that bundled solution of hardware and software is solving the critical data management challenges that companies are faced with today at the right performance and the right price point.
Thanks for joining us today, David.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.